The only thing standing between you and the results you want in affiliate marketing is skill. If you could execute every step of an affiliate campaign perfectly from start to finish, success would be inevitable. The problem is, you can't master everything at once. And until you have succeeded, it's hard to know which skills actually matter the most, or what order to learn them in. So in this video, I'm gonna rank the 7 affiliate marketing skills that matter most for you, so you can focus on what truly moves the needle. Hey, I'm Daniel Thrasher, Senior Content Manager here at ClickBank, and after 5 years working with top affiliates, I know firsthand what affiliates need to learn and what's overrated. Now, I'm gonna show you. Let's kick things off with skill number 1, offer selection and market research. Your first job as an affiliate isn't traffic. It's picking the right problem to solve with the right affiliate product. If you get this wrong, nothing else you do as an affiliate will matter. Now remember, your job isn't actually selling a product. As the affiliate, you're matching a pain point to a credible promise for one specific person. So, what's the problem you should solve? Well, it's not always easy to decide, especially when there are basically infinite problems out there. But I've come up with a way you can identify which pain point to focus on. A 3-part filter of demand, competition, and competency. You can follow along with these for your own potential product. So in this example, I'm gonna take a look at a specific sub-niche of the weight loss niche, which is a massive space. I'm gonna focus in on the Mediterranean diet to put this filter to the test. First, there's demand. Are there people actively looking for a solution to this problem and then buying something to solve it? In business speak, you may hear this defined as a TAM, or total addressable market. Going after a large TAM means your total potential earnings could theoretically be higher than if you're targeting a small one, but there's a lot of nuance here, including how effective you're gonna be in entering that market. Another way to get an intuitive feel for whether there's demand is just checking in with yourself. Is the solution something you would want or need, especially if you are your target audience? So in this case, with the Mediterranean diet, let's say you've had experience with this program before, you've found success losing weight with it, then you do know firsthand that there's at least some demand, but even still, it's a good idea to look at some numbers and validate before you go chasing a mirage. Here are a few quick checks you can do to see how much demand there is for the solution you want to promote. First, search intent. Do a quick Google search for best solution for pain point or pain point fix and see what comes up. You can check Google Trends to see if the overall topic is growing, flat, or declining in interest. As you can see on the screen, this one is relatively flat, but stable. And then do a YouTube search. See if people have created recent videos on this topic. And then, if you can see those, what kind of views and engagement are those videos getting? Next, look at social chatter. See if sites like Reddit, Facebook, and Quora are seeing fresh questions or conversations about this topic. Is there a decent amount of activity around it? And then from the affiliate side, go to ClickBank. Check out the marketplace, see if there are existing offers with a solid gravity score, let's say at least in the double digits, AOVs and EPCs that look pretty solid, and up-to-date assets in their affiliate resources or tools pages. Across all of that, if you cannot find fresh, recent questions and keywords and content around your chosen topic, then it's probably best to move on and keep looking. Now, this may seem like procrastination or perfectionism, but picking the right niche and offer is actually the first and most important skill you can develop. After all, you can only make money if there are actually people out there looking to buy what you're promoting. In the end, you'd rather be a mediocre marketer with a hungry crowd for your chosen affiliate product, rather than the world's best marketer with a product no one wants. So for more information on demand, we'll link to a resource that discusses the top product categories and niches on ClickBank. The second filter is competition. There are 2 key aspects to competition in affiliate marketing: the quantity and the quality. Seeing a decent amount of competition for a topic or pain point is actually a good thing, because it means other people have already validated that there's real opportunity, i.e. demand. That is the quantity piece of the competition puzzle. After that, you want to consider how good the competition is. Are you seeing professional grade articles, social posts, videos, ads, emails, landing pages, and other campaign assets? Would you rate them a 10 out of 10? This whole exercise is mostly a gut feel measurement, but you can evaluate quality with some numbers like view count, total engagements, or if it's a website, domain authority. It'll be important to assess your abilities or resources to match or beat the quality of your competitors, but we'll touch on that more in a bit. For now, how do you figure out if there's an opening for you in a particular market? Well, one tip is checking a few different types of traffic sources to see what they actually look like. When it comes to Google and YouTube search results, are there a decent number of results for different keywords related to your topic? That represents quantity. And then do any of these results seem a little weak to you? Are they old, outdated? Do they have weak titles, kind of iffy thumbnails? Or are all of them blowing you away with their professionalism, the quality? Next, You can check out ad libraries and spy tools on paid media. What kind of angles are you seeing for your topic? Are they all basically the same? Does it feel like you could come up with your own angle or mechanism that would feel fresh and unique? The reality is, someone out there will always be better than you. But if you don't feel like you can consistently top whatever average looks like in your chosen niche, then you should keep looking for a niche that fits. Either that, or you should make sure you can find an angle to cover that others haven't already done to death, so that your competition isn't directly competing with you anymore. On that note, keep in mind that your competition isn't only fellow affiliate marketers. As I've shown in our Mediterranean diet example, there are other affiliates out there promoting the exact same ClickBank Mediterranean diet product, but there are also both bigger brands and solo creators selling their own diet or weight loss products through these same channels. It's a great idea to get to know the whole space across different traffic sources before you decide if that niche is viable. Now, let's touch on the last of the 3 filters, competency. So for competency, ask yourself this: what makes a niche or affiliate offer a good fit for you specifically? Do you have unique experience in that area? Credentials, demonstrated expertise? Or put another way, why would your target audience consume your content, subscribe to your email list, or click on your ads rather than anybody else's? In my case, I chose music and songwriting as my niche because it was a hobby I'd been actively engaged in for several years. And as someone with SEO experience, I felt like there was an opening for high quality articles about songwriting that could be discovered in Google. But if I had picked something else, like spirituality and manifestation, which I have zero knowledge or experience in, I would have absolutely struggled to succeed. Ultimately, competency is about both internal credibility, which is everything you know about the topic, and external credibility, which is the proof that you bring to the table to convince your audience to listen to you. To have the most success in your niche, you'll want both. Okay, to sum up this offer selection skill, the pain point, the customer avatar, and the affiliate offer you choose can make or break your success as an affiliate. Ultimately, you need to pick your hard. Either you're a small slice of a big pie, like the weight loss niche with a massive TAM, but that's harder to compete in, or you're a big slice of a small pie, like a hobby niche, where it may be easier to dominate, but with a much smaller TAM. So be sure to take your time and pick well. Because if you nail this number 1 skill, you have an excellent shot at a winning campaign. But combine it with this next skill, and you'll really put the odds on your side. Skill number 2, copywriting. If you've been in the world of affiliate marketing for any amount of time, you've probably heard of copywriting before. And no, it's not copyright, like when you own the rights to a book or a song. I'm talking about the skill of writing copy, or words intended to elicit an action from your target audience. In the world of ClickBank and direct response and affiliate marketing, we tend to call this sales copy, but don't get confused. Most of your copy is actually not designed to sell a product. That is the seller's job. Your main job is to sell the click. In other words, while you ultimately want a prospect to buy the affiliate product you're promoting, which in our case is the Mediterranean diet, you need to first meet your audience where they are, which is probably scrolling on social media, typing something into a search engine, or maybe interfacing with an AI tool. That means at each stage in the funnel, there's only one action you need to convince your audience to follow. In that first stage, maybe clicking your ad or your link in bio. Next, maybe submitting their name and email address within an opt-in form. And then after that, maybe clicking your CTA button with an affiliate tracking link. And then this is beyond your visibility, but then they hopefully go on to buy the product. So what's the magical way you get your audience to do anything? You just write copy. So now let's make this concept a little more concrete. Just think of copywriting as turning a pain point into a promise. So in the world of the Mediterranean diet, for example, there are several pain points someone could have that would make them a good fit for the product. Poor health, brain fog, high blood sugar or prediabetes, high blood pressure, low energy and sluggishness, slow metabolism. So starting with any of these pain points, the promise of the Mediterranean diet product may be the corresponding benefit, such as improved health and stamina, boosted brain function, lower blood sugar levels, better heart health and blood pressure, increased energy levels, and faster metabolism. And in this case, I was actually able to find these benefits right on the seller's affiliate page and sales page. So I highly recommend you check those out as resources. But you can also do some of your own research online with discussion forums, communities and groups, or reviews of similar products, if not the exact same product, to find out why people decided to try a Mediterranean diet and what it did for them. Of course, it helps to know which pain point is most motivating for the specific people you're actually promoting the product to. As a copywriter, you would then take all of those angles and you would figure out how to express them more concretely through words in a way that would encourage your audience to follow those steps in the funnel, from the traffic source to the landing page to the product sales page. In the case of this digital diet product, the seller has already helpfully identified women aged 30 plus to be the biggest target audience for their product, which is handy info for us to run with. So from there, we'd want to hone in on the pain point and messaging that would most appeal to this group. Why don't we try it real quick? Here are 2 popular headline formulas. First, we have result in time frame without objection. And then second, we have do this, not that, mistake to fix. So with the Mediterranean diet, I think one angle worth testing is that promise of increased energy levels. That just feels like a good universal benefit. So let's write out 5 to 10 different headline variants to convey that idea. So here's what I came up with. You have reclaim your youthful energy in 30 days without eating, reclaim your youthful energy in 30 days without hating the food you eat. 2, eat healthy Mediterranean foods, no need to starve yourself. 3, enjoy blue zone longevity by eating the way Mediterraneans do. 4, feel your best with a diet plan that's not a fad. And 5, eat foods you love and feel more vibrant than you did in your 20s. So, with great copywriting, your target audience will feel seen, like you understand them and their greatest problems, which means they'll listen right up when you tell them about your recommended solution. If they feel like you understand your pain point as well as, if not better than they do, then they will always trust that you have the solution for them. So once you come up with some headlines, it's now time to build a special page called an affiliate bridge page or pre-sale page that will take your audience to the ultimate destination. So let's talk about how to do that next. Skill number 3, bridge page building and conversion rate optimization. So the reason I have page building plus a healthy dose of conversion rate optimization, or CRO, as skill number 3 is because this is basically required for any affiliate marketing campaign. I showed you that affiliate marketing funnel earlier. Here it is again. Notice that while the traffic source you choose at the beginning may differ from campaign to campaign, the middle step is always a bridge page. And if you think about it, this is important because it's a page you control. You don't own the social media site unless your name is Mark Zuckerberg, and you don't own the pitch page of the affiliate product you promote. That one is created and hosted by the seller. So the biggest lever you have to maximize conversions is the set of bridge pages you create to send traffic to. With that in mind, how do you create a page? Well, if you know how to code, you can build these relatively simple pages using HTML and CSS, either on your own or in conjunction with AI. But for most regular people, the fastest and easiest way to build pages is with a landing page builder tool. There are many, many options out there, but if you're all in on affiliate marketing, we would highly recommend that you check out ClickBank Accelerator. When you sign up for Accelerator, you can simply pick a template that works best for your product and your traffic source. Just swap out a few quick elements with your own copy and images, and then you're good to go. Next, a few quick tips for your bridge page. Don't make it complicated. There's only one action you want someone to take when they're on your bridge page, and that is to click through to the next page. Next, the only elements a typical bridge page really needs are a headline and subhead, some basic body copy, a hero image, and a call to action button. That means there's no navigation menu, there's no sidebar, there's no pop-ups, there's no other distractions, and ideally everything is visible above the fold so that no one has to even scroll to see anything. Next, start off with a big bold headline with a promise or curiosity hook that draws your ideal audience in. Remember those headlines we just wrote? Next, make your landing page feel consistent with where your audience came from, both topically and visually. You want to have a cohesive user journey from stage to stage in the funnel. So if your ad talks about how good someone feels after trying the Mediterranean diet, you want that personal story or point reflected in your landing page too. Next, you want to design the page for mobile first because that is where most of your traffic is likely to come from in this day and age. As for conversion rate optimization, or CRO, think of your goal with any bridge page as not just to get conversions today, but to have your page perform better and better over time. You do that by split testing elements on your page, from the headlines and the hero images to the colors and even the wording of a call to action button. Just know that once you send enough traffic to your bridge page over a long enough period of time, you can gauge how well your page is performing compared to its own past performance, and ideally compared to other variations of your bridge page, testing for some of those elements. As you can see in this split test screenshot, the elements of split testing and optimizing your page are all about how many visits you're getting, the number of sales or conversions that you're earning, and how statistically significant these variations are between the variants being tested. In other words, what percentage of visitors to your site are taking the desired next step, which is to click your affiliate tracking link, and go on to the sales page. Now we have an expert on our team on CRO, and he actually shared the screenshot with me and walked me through some of these things. But if you want even more information on this, it's way too deep of a topic to get into. Just comment CRO below and we'll know to make another video about it. Okay, so with the right affiliate offer, quality copy, and a live bridge page, you already have all the building blocks of a winning affiliate campaign. Now, we just need to get traffic to it. And to do that, you're going to need a traffic channel. All right, skill number 4, traffic channel mastery. At long last, we come to what you may have expected to be the number 1 skill on this list, which is mastering a traffic channel. Remember that handy affiliate funnel graphic? We talked about the importance of the bridge page in the middle of the funnel and how you always need a quality bridge page no matter which type of affiliate campaign you're running. But ultimately, you won't get any value out of that well-made bridge page unless you have a way to send traffic to it. So let's talk about how to get that traffic. To start with, there are 2 main types of traffic: paid traffic and organic or free traffic. Paid traffic is a form of advertising where you literally pay for ads to drive people to your bridge page. This can be super effective since you're paying for guaranteed viewers or visitors, but it also comes with high costs that you must factor into your budget. On the other hand, organic traffic is free, certainly in comparison to paid, and it comes from search engine rankings, social media activity, referrals from other websites, and these days even AI chatbots and LLMs. For your reference, here is a quick list of popular traffic sources within each category of free versus paid. We have a lot of videos here on this YouTube channel that dive into specific traffic sources for affiliate marketing, from Pinterest and email to native ads and SEO blogging. But the question is, what does it actually mean to master a traffic source, and how do you do it? I would think of mastering a traffic source as deriving the maximum qualified traffic from it for the lowest cost. So let's break all that down. Maximum just means the highest number of qualified or the potential buyers within your TAM, and traffic is users who click your ad or the link in bio. For lowest cost is paying as little as you can for impressions or clicks, particularly on paid. So mastering a traffic source means realistically spending several months or years practicing the same tactic on the same platform and potentially with the same affiliate offer or same audience. In my case, I've spent years doing search engine optimization, SEO, for blogs and websites, and I've stayed focused on the music niche. But I also have colleagues here at ClickBank who excel at paid ads, email, YouTube, Instagram, and they have their own niches, like pets, outdoors, and women's health. Now, I have some basic skills with email marketing, social media, and a few other traffic sources, but if I'm running an affiliate campaign, I want to get the greatest possible return for the smallest investment, and that usually means focusing on the traffic source where I excel. This doesn't mean you'll never add other traffic sources to your affiliate business, but I would always start with the traffic channel you've mastered and max that one out before expanding. Case in point, I recently added Pinterest to my repertoire this year as a new source of organic traffic to my affiliate blog beyond just SEO, which is like Google and Bing, and I'm probably gonna incorporate email marketing next. In terms of our affiliate product in this video, the Mediterranean diet, I saw the offers affiliate tools page suggest that any traffic source can work to promote the product. So if that's true, I would go with the one I have the most experience with or the one I'm most interested in, as long as I know that my target audience is actually there. So again, if it were me, I'd launch an SEO blog all about this chosen diet, possibly with support from a secondary channel like Pinterest, YouTube, or Instagram. I could succeed with any of these formats, and most importantly, I know that the target audience of women aged 30 plus will definitely be found in all of these places online. Obviously, you can master a traffic source on your own with enough trial and error, but I want to tell you about a shortcut. Inside of Spark by ClickBank, our team of marketing experts has put together exclusive training on all of the top traffic sources I just shared. You can learn from the people who do this every day, and specifically for the purpose of generating affiliate sales. I even teach our course on SEO blogging and on Pinterest if either of those sound interesting to you. We'll drop a link below for you to go check out Spark by ClickBank so you can master your traffic source. Now, to be honest, if you mastered every skill up until this point, you could already do very well as an affiliate, but the next skill will ensure that you're always leveling up. Skill number 5, analytics. It's time to talk about data analytics and metrics. Now, if you're like me, you probably don't hear the word analytics and think, oh, good. But the longer I've been in marketing and the more affiliate traffic my site has received, the more I've come to realize the importance of data. The actual marketing process usually goes something like, well, I have a gut feeling that insert strategy here could work well, so I'm gonna try it. And that's great. But if you don't have robust analytics set up to measure what happens, then you have no idea if it worked or not. Let me show you a few examples with my ClickBank account to give you a sense of what that looks like. So on my affiliate blog, I have a few different banner images set up with my ClickBank affiliate tracking link for a digital music product. One of them is a pop-up, one of them is in the sidebar, and then I also have some embedded at the beginning and the end of each individual article. So those are all places where someone could click and then go on and buy the product where I can earn a commission. And so if I am managing this entire resource, it would be really helpful for me to know where both clicks and sales of this affiliate product are actually coming from, right? Well, with ClickBank's tracking ideas and affiliate parameters, you can get that specific. I'm gonna show you real quick the breakdown of these from my blog so far this year. So you can see with this set up properly, I can now log into my ClickBank account anytime and see where my best traffic for a given seller nickname is actually coming from. But you can get even more granular. When you go to create your tracking link or your hop link, you actually have a bunch of parameters you can specify to customize your traffic source, your traffic type, your campaign, your creative, your ad, and your XTC LID. So you can enter some custom parameters for a new campaign, generate your tracking link, and voila, you have a tracking link with all of the elements you need to keep track of where the traffic is coming from. As an affiliate, ClickBank's account is a wealth of analytics and metrics you can follow to keep on top of how your campaigns are performing. But remember, that's only giving you visibility after someone has clicked your tracking link and then gone on to the sales page. That's the last stage of our affiliate funnel. So if you want to monitor what's going on in the first two stages, which includes your traffic source and your bridge page, then you're going to need some other tools. First and foremost, you can set up Google Analytics to report a wealth of information on your website or your bridge page. That's actually one way I monitor which individual pages on my affiliate site are getting the most traffic and engagement. Similarly, if you build your bridge page with a landing page builder like ClickBank Accelerator, you can easily track elements like total page views and conversion rate on your bridge pages. Then at the traffic source level, you'll probably have an analytics dashboard for that as well. Think about email marketing tools, ad platforms, social media networks. You can get to know those metrics in any of those places to make sure that you're maximizing those traffic channels. Overall, you can see how piecing all this information together for each stage of your affiliate funnel will actually help you gauge the performance of your entire campaign, whether you're running ads, posting on social media, growing a blog, or building a YouTube channel. Ultimately, I recommend you pick just 1 to 3 North Star metrics. These are what all of your efforts are optimizing toward. So in my case, for an SEO blog, I'm obviously focused on growing search traffic, as well as just total traffic and conversion rate from my pages over to the affiliate product. But in the end, the true North Star metric for your affiliate campaign is simply whether you're making money. So every other metric just helps you know how you're progressing toward that goal. All right, now that we have data analytics skills under our belt, let's turn to a skill that will help boost the lifetime value of your campaigns. Skill number 6, email marketing. Email marketing, the most confounding skill for affiliates. Building your own email list continues to be a good idea for affiliates, but also it can be a serious distraction. Let me explain. The truth is, email is a secondary traffic channel. You can only really build up your email list if you have at least one primary traffic source already: an SEO blog, a social media profile, a paid campaign. So if you're not there yet, spreading yourself too thin between the main traffic channel you're trying to master and trying to build up an email list probably isn't the best idea. And then there is another issue, which is that adding an opt-in layer into the affiliate funnel, whether you're going with free or paid traffic, introduces a ton of friction into your flow. Often your best chance at a conversion happens with that very first touch, when you've grabbed someone's curiosity, especially if they're a cold audience on a paid platform. That's because you have their attention now, and there is no guarantee you'll have it ever again, even if they do opt into your email list. And for proof, it's in the open rate. Let me actually show you the open rate stats for the last several emails I sent out to ClickBank's list of blog subscribers in HubSpot. As you can see, the open rate is hovering around 20%, and I'm honestly pretty happy with that. These days, if 1 out of 5 people on your list open your email, then you're doing great. But obviously that still leaves 4 out of 5 people who may not engage with the emails you're sending at all. Of course, it's probably not the exact same group of people opening your email every single time, but you get the idea. Inserting an email opt-in step in the middle of your funnel could easily turn a profitable campaign into a flop. Which begs the question, if email marketing is so bad, then why have it as a skill? Well, I don't think it's bad. I just think you need to understand where email fits into your affiliate business. Email is a wildly profitable channel that allows you to market to a consistent audience that you actually own. In terms of ROI, I've heard it said that email can generate somewhere between 23x and 39x, which is all absurdly high. Overall, email marketing reinforces the brand you're building and makes it possible to share not just the initial affiliate product you're promoting, but other complementary affiliate products as well. In the case of Mediterranean Diet, if our audience is women over 30, this opens up a whole list of other potential products, such as Pelvic Floor Strong for improving the pelvic floor, or maybe a weight loss supplement like All Day Slimming Tea. When you have an email audience you understand really well, this allows you to experiment with not just promoting other products in the same niche, but products that could fit that customer avatar as well. So, quick exercise, brainstorm some other pain points a 30-plus-year-old woman may be dealing with, not just in the diet and weight loss category, but in their overall health, or in relationships, or in interests and hobbies, or in their careers. Now, as an email marketer, think about all the ways you can monetize that list of pain points going forward after you've hooked that audience with the initial campaign. Also, email endures even if your favorite traffic source is volatile. If you have only one main traffic source, then your business is basically vulnerable to a single point of failure, like an account shutdown, an ad rejection, an algorithm change, the list goes on. But thankfully, email just keeps chugging along. If email marketing is something you want to learn, we have some excellent education on email as an affiliate inside of Spark by ClickBank. But I'll share a few quick pointers here as well. You're going to want to build opt-in forms with at least fields for name and email address. You typically want to build a welcome series with a handful of emails that slowly introduces the audience to you and your brand while also plugging the initial product you're promoting. You also need to keep an eye on your email deliverability and sender score. These are crucial metrics for success. You want as many people on your list as possible to be opening, reading, and clicking your links every time. And that means removing or segmenting out the less engaged people to keep that deliverability rate high. Ultimately, managing an email list is an ongoing job that requires maintenance and pruning, as well as analysis to make sure you're getting the best possible results from it. But it can be well worth it because an email list is a business asset you own. Now, if you're still new to affiliate marketing, you may not have the bandwidth to start growing an email list yet, but I would keep this skill on your radar whenever you feel like you've successfully maxed out your initial primary traffic source and you're ready to boost the lifetime value of those prospects. Now, last but not least, we have skill number 7. Skill number 7, AI and automation. I've saved AI and automation for last, not because they're unhelpful, but because they cannot replace genuine knowledge and experience in the 6 previous skills. If you treat AI and automation as a shortcut so you don't have to do the work, you'll likely end up disappointed by the results of your affiliate campaign. However, AI and automation can amplify and optimize the speed and effectiveness of all of those other skills if you've established competency or mastery in that area first. So as a rule of thumb, I would use generative AI for research, ideation, and outlining. And then I would use automation to get rid of repetitive grunt work. The way I think of employing AI and automation is by identifying opportunities for improvement within the work you're already doing. Every affiliate marketing approach we've talked about, from email to paid media, can actually just be broken down into a series of individual steps or a workflow. So, for example, I created this graphic of a basic blog writing workflow that covers all of the stages of that process, from keyword research all the way to tracking your results. So let me put on my AI and automation hat. I'm gonna go through each of these steps in my actual workflow as an SEO blogger, and I'm gonna try to pinpoint the things that take a lot of my time. And off the top of my head, just in that first stage, I can say that keyword research is time consuming. So could I find a way to use AI to help me ideate and rank keyword opportunities, and then have automation drop those keyword ideas into a prioritized spreadsheet so I always have fresh keywords to target? Probably. Similarly, maybe there's something that's costing you a lot of money. In my case, I've been hiring out writing to freelancers, but it's also possible I could figure out how to use AI and automation to a lot of the writing work that I've been outsourcing, so maybe I can reduce some of those costs. These are just some general examples, but hopefully they get the gears turning. So let me share a few quick and specific tips on AI and automation. For AI, think of it as a tool for things like ideation, researching, outlining, and drafting. You can use popular general purpose AI tools like Claude or ChatGPT, or maybe a specialized tool in areas like writing, coding, image generation, video generation. There's all kinds of cool things you can do. So in my work creating blog content, I use AI to help me make sure I'm covering all the important angles of a topic for a new article. I also like to give it my rough draft and ask it for feedback, like you might do with a human editor. And for video scripts like the one I'm reading right now, I'll write out my own ideas for a thumbnail image concept, and then I'll get AI to generate an example image so it's easier to communicate what I want to see with our designers. But going back to the workflow example, I'm not really having AI do anything I wouldn't already be doing. I'm just trying to find the places where AI can help me do it better, faster, or more thoroughly than I could on my own. Now with automation, think of automation as a way to speed up or remove the repeat tedious work that you have to do. It has to get done, but it's not necessarily something that needs your full attention or a certain level of effort to do well. So I have started dabbling with some automation, but I'm still just barely scratching the surface. However, I've used a no-code automation tool called Make.com to create an automation for ClickBank's ongoing segments of top offers. With this painstakingly crafted automation combined with a few AI modules, I can take a spreadsheet with statistics for our top offers for the month and have it go through the automation and have Make.com output everything in the format that we need it for in our blog. So you could try to accomplish the same thing using Make.com, Zapier, or maybe even Python scripts that can do API calls. But all told, automation can often be applied within the tools you already have. For example, email service providers like HubSpot have lots of built-in automations for sending emails to specific segments at specific times or with specific triggers. There's no way that I can cover all of the possibilities with automation, but I do want to make sure you're aware that once you have a really thorough process for affiliate marketing, it's a great way to help speed up and streamline your workflow. Don't sleep on automation features inside of the tools that you already use, or using no-code tools to connect multiple tools in one workflow. Again, with AI and automation, I recommend maintaining a human in the loop to double check output, maintain a human tone, and assure quality. This human can be you or someone you trust, but I don't think we're at a point yet where you can set these tools completely free without any supervision. Still, hopefully this is a helpful primer on AI and automation, and it can point you in the right direction as you enhance the efficiency of your affiliate campaigns. If you want to learn more about any of these topics, we'll link out to a video I did on AI prompt engineering and also a blog post I wrote on how to automate your affiliate business, and those are totally free. All right, we've covered a lot of ground in this video. I revealed the 7 top affiliate skills that are most important to learn, ranked by priority. And they were offer selection, copywriting, page building, traffic source mastery, analytics, email marketing, and AI and automation. Once again, I promise that if you focus on these skills, starting with number 1 and progressing down to number 7, you'll make more affiliate progress faster than you thought possible. All it takes is focusing on one skill at a time, learning it and applying it to your campaign along the way. But now I want to hear what you think. Are these affiliate marketing skills in the order of importance you would choose? Did I miss a crucial skill? Let me know in the comments. Also, I hope you'll subscribe and hit the like button if you got value from this video. It means the world to me and to the ClickBank team. Lastly, don't forget to check out Spark by ClickBank if you're ready to level up your affiliate skills. And if you want to know the latest on which affiliate strategies are working right now, be sure to check out this video here. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, happy scaling.